Well, it's not going... I've descended into a pattern of shitty play. Raku, I almost picked Mega Man 3 today, but I decided to save that for another day. But we're going to stream Mega Man 3 really soon, and you were saying that's one of the harder ones, but that's next on the list, as far as Mega Man. See, we've done Mega Man 1 and 2. 1 was by far harder than 2. I had a really hard time with the end part in 1. But we're going to do Mega Man 3 pretty soon. Maybe on the next stream. I haven't decided yet. But I've heard a lot of hard things about that being hard. Alright, as I expected with this challenge as well, I knew this was going to be difficult. I was pretty sure we weren't going to succeed in this today, but I wanted to get some runs in on it. I've definitely learned a couple of... Oh, great. There went the rapid fire. I just fell into oblivion. Happy fun times that is. Alright, let's get this sniper. He's the one that killed me last time. There. Or get stuck with Symphony of the Night and easily give me some direction. That's true. Maybe we will do it on stream. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. So I know nothing about it besides, I know you can play as Alucard, and I know you can play as Richter, and I know it's Metroid style, and there's experience points and upgrades and all kinds of stuff like that that's not super typical of Castlevania type games. Even like weapon and stuff upgrades and armor and all that type of stuff, to me that's like a foreign concept for Castlevania style games. I'm so used to the original ones. But that's cool. That's some like RPG elements and stuff, and I love RPGs. Alright. I don't think this is going to be as hard to... This challenge right here is going to be as hard to pull off as the Mario one. That was way harder than I thought it was going to be. No, Rocco, you can help out all you want to. For any of the Mega Man games. You helped me a lot in Mega Man 1 and 2. I'm totally fine with that. Totally fine with hints and tips on stuff. The only thing I don't really want spoiled is like story stuff in games. That's the only spoilers I'm concerned with. But as far as like getting some hints and tips on how to get through a part, I'm totally cool with that. Saturn version, you can play as Maria. Okay, maybe I can see about getting the Saturn version. I didn't even know there was a Saturn version. My friend even had a Saturn, I didn't know that. We mostly spent all our time playing Virtua Fighter 2 on Saturn. We played the X-Men Children of the Atom game that we beat on stream. And some kind of racing game, like Sega Rally or something, I want to say it's called. That's the games I remember the most from the Sega Saturn. But most of our time was spent on Virtua Fighter 2, which was absolutely excellent. Very high quality 3D fighting game. I always played as the ninja guy, I can't remember his name. And the guy that looked like Guile, Jackie. Those are the two characters I used in Virtua Fighter. Maybe we need to play that on stream sometime. I had a good time with Soul Blade. I gotta play through Soul Blade again without losing a round because that recording didn't save. Because of this, I got really bad weather right there at the end and it screwed the recording up. Now I have to do it again because I want that on recording. It has never been ported because the creator of Castlevania really didn't like it. He didn't like Symphony of the Night. But it turned out to be popular. That's strange. That's really strange. See, the reason I haven't played it up to this point is I kept thinking they're going to port it to Steam eventually. But that day has never come. Oh, the Saturn version. Okay, I got you. Well, that's unfortunate that there's a character in there that you can't even play as in any other version. I heard the Saturn was hard to program. That was one of its problems. And didn't get more support, which is kind of sad because I thought it was a good system. Never personally owned it, but I played it with my friends all the time. Start with Magnet Man. He's the easiest robot master. He's got one of the very best weapons. Okay, we'll start with him. I popped it on real quick on stream like 5 or 6 months ago just to have a look at it. And I started with Shadow Man because I wanted the shuriken weapon. I assumed he's got a shuriken style weapon. When I saw him, I was like, yeah, I'm sure that's going to work kind of like the Metal Blade or something. So that was my thinking with that. But we'll start with Magnet Man. Saturn version has a lot of added content, new bosses, areas, and music, and no port of it was ever done. That sucks. I guess if we want to play that, we'll have to get the Saturn version. I still feel bad about the Saturn. Honestly, looking back, though, on the Saturn, I think Sega rushed it out too quickly. They were doing just fine with the Genesis at the time. They rushed that other system out, too, called the 32X. I think that they shouldn't have done that. They should have just kept focusing on Sega Genesis. I think they would have been better off doing that. Nintendo kept focusing on Super Nintendo, and that's how they, I think, took the lead over Sega in the 90s. That's the way I remember it. Raku won't say whether or not you're on the money, but Shadow Man can and will kick your butt. No questions asked. It is what he does. He probably would have wrecked me if I'd made... I didn't even make it to him. That was kind of a hard level. It had, like, lava and stuff. I have played Mega Man 3 as a kid, but I never really got too far in it. So that's kind of a chance to revisit a game that I think I would enjoy. And that's one of the things I'm having a lot of fun with streaming is doing challenges in games like this and playing stuff I never got around to playing as a kid or didn't have time to finish as a kid. That's kind of why I've moved on from Team Fortress 2 a little bit for right now. I kind of feel like I've done all I kind of want to do with that game right now. You know, I did a 66 kill streak with the Force of Nature. Every game I play, it pretty much ends up the same way, or if there's not cheating. And I'm just having fun playing other stuff right now. A lot of people have asked me in private message and stuff, hey, why aren't you playing Team Fortress anymore? Well, that's kind of the reason. And I don't have a whole lot of streaming time, so I kind of want to make the most of it when I am on. Right now, that's been having a lot more fun doing this kind of stuff. 32X and CD should have been scrapped and its resources should have been sent to the Saturn. I even forgot about the Sega CD. I totally forgot about that. That never should have been a thing either. Everything 32X and CD stuff should have definitely been gone into it. We could have seen the Dreamcast as a viable 6th generation console. We could have been, if Sega had made good decisions at the time. Was the ninja's name Hayabusa? Wasn't that the guy in Ninja Gaiden? I think it's Ryu Hayabusa, Mike. I could be wrong. Could be wrong, but I think that's the guy in Ninja Gaiden. That was the guy in Virtua Fighter. That was him. You got it. That's the guy's name I couldn't remember. That is it. And I hope you're having a great day, Mike. What is up, dude? And you guys go check Mike's streams out because he's a good one. Need to save up enough points in his channel to make him play something like Jump King or something with the snake ring. I hear that's fun. I hear that's a whopping good time. No, it's not. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I liked using the old man. What was the old man's name? I can't remember the old man. Was it the drunk old man? He was like a drunken boxer or something. I kind of remember that. Most of the time, me and my friend, we'd pick the same characters over and over, so I didn't even get a chance to use a lot of them. That's not going to kill me, is it? Alright. It got a little bit scary. All right. Son of a bitch, that almost lost it right there. Dude, these guys with the backpacks running up sniping at me with rifles is a big problem. Shun, that's it. That's it. You've played it a lot before, obviously. I only played as the ninja guy and Jackie. Those were the only two characters I did much with. And there was the guy that had like the giant swing move, but me and my friend weren't ever good enough to get that move to consistently work. I think that guy's name was Wolf. But we weren't good enough to play as that guy, so we just didn't. It's a great console regardless. Sega shot themselves in the foot with their add-ons. They put too much crap out on the market. Too much crap. I was starting to lose interest in Sega Genesis at that time too, because I was getting into Street Fighter on the Super Nintendo, and I was getting into the RPGs on the Super Nintendo. Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, all that stuff. I was really, really getting into those, and Sega wasn't putting out anything to compete with that stuff at the time. Though I did love Phantasy Star 4. That was a great RPG. But there wasn't enough. There should have been more. Now, Gunstar Heroes. Now, that's a great Sega game. Topic of popular games or creators in like Rockman 3 itself famously disappointed in Inafune, although it was more because they... Okay. So they weren't really happy with it? I thought it was good. Well, I'll have to be the judge of that. I might like the game. I might like that. I might like Mega Man 3. You like it, right, Raku? You like all the Mega Man games except for Mega Man X7, which we will do on stream one day. I redeemed it in Goten's channel. He didn't like it at all. Yeah, the giant swing move. That I think I saw the computer use it one time, Mike, and I was like, "Holy crap, that looked awesome!" And it like took half the guy's health off, but me and my buddy couldn't get it to work. It was kind of like Zangief's spinning pile driver in Street Fighter. I could never get that to work consistently either. All right, here's where I died last time, and I'm scared to make a move here. All right, we're gonna shoot first. Alright, made it that time. Alright, I gotta be real careful here. Boy, I'm getting nervous here. This is a tricky part. Getting this power up is harder than it looks. Like knocking people out of the ring. That was so much fun. It could be really cheap, too. And the throws, some of the throws had some decent range that could push people out of the ring. My friend would get really pissed off every time there was a ring out. He'd be like, "That's cheap. You need to stop doing that." I was like, "Dude, that's part of the game, man. Of course we're going to do that." You said Dark Souls 2 wasn't that good, K4, that it had a lot of issues. I've got it. We'll play it on stream eventually, but I've heard that one's not as good as 1 and 3. Now, how am I going to do this? I'm kind of scared here. Like that. Alright. I think I just got lucky with the timing there. I'm not going to give myself any credit for making any kind of decent play there. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and that's me a lot. Alright. Boss time. Raku thinks it's a positively stellar game in spite of its development issues. Appeared for their personal fave with Rockman 7. Okay. I'm going to play through all of them. I've got them all, so we're going to get to them eventually. I just need more streaming time. There's not enough hours in the day, man. There's just not. Get rid of this robot. I keep thinking that robot's going to eventually kill me. You don't think 3 is good either? Okay, so it's just Dark Souls 1 that's good. Okay. I'll play through them all in time. We'll see. I always argue with fans in the Zelda series. They think Zelda 2 is the worst of the bunch. That's my favorite one. Alright, there's the guy that killed me. He's right there. Alright, I'm not going to get that. Gotta take out these spiked walls. I didn't know that much about Super Monkey Ball until I saw you playing it, Mike. That looks really fun. It looks hard, too, so I added that to my list. I would like to give that one a shot, because I'd never even really heard of Super Monkey Ball, but boy, it looks good. Alright, let's get this invulnerability and make a mad dash. You like it, alright. Yeah, I've watched you play some while I've been lurking at work, and I've really liked what I've seen from it. Definitely a good challenge. Alright, made a really careful jump there. I used to play a lot of Team Fortress 2 on stream, but now I've kind of gravitated towards game challenges and just new hard games that I've never played before. That's where I'm having the most fun on stream these days. Probably not going to change things up too much from this point forward, honestly. I'm just enjoying time on stream that I have. Alright, got to pay careful attention to these guys. These guys just pop out of nowhere and they're instantly firing. Alright, no more of those guys, no more of those guys. Alright. Boy, you can just freaking wreck bosses when you've got this thing at point blank range. GBA version has some slowdown though. So it's on other systems too, Super Monkey Ball. It's not just a Game Boy exclusive game. That makes sense because it's got like a 3D style interface type thing. So it feels like it would be good like on a, I don't know, maybe like PlayStation 1 or Nintendo 64 I'm thinking, or maybe on PlayStation 2. Hey, Atomic, what's going on, man? We are doing some deathless attempts here in Contra, and this could be the run right here. This might be the run. I'm feeling good about it. I'm being really careful, though. I don't want to make a stupid mistake at this point, because this is the last level. Can I not? I can't even hit that thing yet. All right. That's kind of stupid. It was on the screen. Alright, that's nice. Rocco's with you 100%. Zelda 2 is a brilliant game. Live system notwithstanding, and some of the later dungeons get kind of cheap, but overall much better than folks give it credit for. Thank you very much, Rocco. Most people hate Zelda 2. I love the game. And I've already created a challenge for what we're going to do with Zelda 2. And it's going to be a really psychotic challenge, but I think it's doable. We're going to try and beat the game without leveling the sword up a single time. You know, with the experience points, we're going to max out the magic, we're going to max out the heart, which is like armor, but we're not going to level up the sword at all. And I'm going to see if you can beat the game that way. Because I've beaten that game dozens of times. I need some more challenge to it. Okay, so Super Monkey Ball's on GameCube, and there's a new one for Switch? Okay. Well, I'm going to have to look up the Switch version. I've got a Switch already plugged in with a game capture card and everything, so that would be great if that was the case. Because that game has really intrigued me. And I'd never heard of it till I saw you streaming it. I'd fallen in the lava right there. Alright, here come the face huggers. Alright, I'm going to hold back and knock the pods out, and then we're going to drop the heart. Okay, the lower one really needs to die now. Okay, thank you. Alright, there's Contra Deathless. That got a little bit scary right there, I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were gonna get me. I thought they were gonna get me, holy shit, alright. Now we get our epic ending here with basically nothing happens except the island blows up, like in Jurassic Park in the novel. It did a book report on Jurassic Park. That actually happens at the end of the novel. Congratulations, you've destroyed the vile Red Falcon and saved the universe. Consider yourself a hero. Thank you, I will. You don't hate Zelda 2, it's just trying to scratch an itch that I don't have. That's kind of the thing, Atomic. It was so much different from Zelda 1. I think that turned a lot of people off. But I was like 8 years old at the time, so I wasn't thinking that much about it. I was just thinking like, oh, okay, it's Zelda 2. Okay, cool, it's a different game. Let's go. That was my thoughts on it. If I'd been a little bit older, I would have been like, why did they change the formula? That's what that would have been like. Thanks for the good games, guys. I appreciate it. So that was like attempt number 5 to do that. Honestly, it happened a little bit faster than I thought it would, so I can't really complain. Next challenge with this game is going to be pea shooter only, 1cc. Once we do that, it's going to be deathless, no power-ups, no spread gun, no invulnerability thing, no nothing. So that's going to be hard. Mixer, the iron knuckles in in-game already take like 50,000 hits when your sword is maxed out. I'll have to take snack breaks in between fighting blue knuckles. Maybe I can just run past them, Raku. Maybe I can just run past them. That's what I was kind of thinking. Oh wait, that's right, the game loops. You know what? The Deathless run is still going, guys. We gotta see how far we can keep the Deathless streak alive. We gotta see how far we can go. Because we might be able to go a long way. What if we beat the game twice, Deathless? Wouldn't that be awesome? I'm not betting on it, but... thought I was going to lose it right there. Everything's a little bit faster on the next loops of the game. But yeah, Raku, that is my idea for a challenge, is not leveling up the sword in Zelda 2. And just... maybe it's not even doable, maybe it's impossible, but I'd like to see. Because I did something similar as a kid to try and get more out of the game. I beat it with like not maxing out the arts, and I think I did the sword at like level 6 or 7. So it is doable to do it with weaker stats, but I don't know about level 1, but we're going to find out. No special ending for Deathless. That's unfortunate. Because, you know, Atomic, in some games they do like, now challenge the next difficulty or something like that when you finish it on a lower difficulty. So there should have been something special for Deathless. Of course, then you would have had a bunch of kids complaining about it because they couldn't do it. Because they would have shown it in a magazine like Electronic Gaming Monthly or GamePro or something. Get special ending in Contra, you just have to not die. And everybody would have been pitching a fit. Yeah, that should have been the ending. Just like in Ghost and Goblins. We haven't even done the NES Ghost and Goblins yet. We'll do it. We'll do it. And then we will see that great message right there. We will move ahead dauntlessly and make rapid progress. I'm honestly dreading that because that game is really, really frustrating and hard to play, but we're going to do some horror-themed games in October. Castlevania, Ghost and Goblins, Fear. K4 wants me to play Fear, which is a first-person horror-themed shooter, so we're going to play that. I'm looking forward to it. But I'm hoping to actually find more time to stream, guys, because COVID is bad in my area, which is going to create more of a demand to work from home for jobs that can do that, which mine can. So that's what I'm hoping is going to happen. That means more streaming time. Maybe not like 3 or 4 hours a day, but at least like 2 or something. I just have fun getting on, even if it's for a little while. I think it's fun. It's worth going for at least 2 hours. Any less than that, and I think it's really not worth streaming at that point if you're only going to be on for like an hour. But I think streaming is perfect for like 2 hours and above. Yeah, we're definitely going to do Fear in October, K4. I know you've been wanting to see that, and we're going to do it. Along with other games in October, like I said, other horror-type themed games. We got more Ghosts and Goblins to do. I don't know whether I should be excited or terrified of that, but after that run in Legend, kind of feel like I need a break from Ghosts and Goblins, but we'll see. And we're not even done with that Ghosts and Goblins game. I want to try that on the next difficulty down, but not use any magic at all. A no magic run. I think we can do that. It'll probably be easier than Legend mode with all the magic. Oh, is this run still going? Holy crap, it is. See, I do better when I'm even half paying attention or something. Okay, I think we need to take that out, yeah. Good run here, guys. This is a good run. Going on Loop 2 Deathless. Probably end at some point, but that's fine. We accomplished what we wanted to today. And after this, I still have a little bit more time, so we'll pop in some random Nintendo games just to have a look. Maybe some games I've never seen before. If you guys have a request, go ahead and let me know and I'll pop it in for a second. I have most of the Nintendo games. Mostly thanks to Blockbuster Video, selling all their inventory dirt cheap when they started getting in things like PlayStation 1 and Nintendo 64 games for rent. So they just liquidated their inventory of old games, and I snagged them up real cheap. Which actually worked out really, really, really well because a lot of games are worth a lot of money today. So Blockbuster lost out on a lot of money by selling me games for $2 and $3 a piece. You can shoot in all 8 directions with such a novelty for the time. Raku will never ever forget how many times they had to listen to folks. That's why Rockman can't shoot up or down, or why Samus couldn't shoot diagonally. Wouldn't that have made those games more fun at the time? Mega Man not being able to shoot up is a huge problem in those games, because there's a lot of enemies that come at you from an angle. Super Castlevania, that's a good one too, yes. Absolutely, we will do that one. I have very little experience with that and the Sega Genesis one, which is Bloodlines. I've watched other people play through Bloodlines, and it's really difficult. But it's been a while since I've seen it, so it's going to be pretty new for me. I've seen some of the bosses. There's like a bat boss in Bloodlines that was giving Goten all kinds of problems, and I could totally see myself being stuck on that. Mr. Yeti played through Castlevania 4 recently as well. But that was a while back, and I don't remember a whole lot about it, so I'm looking forward to playing through it myself. I'm usually lurking in several channels in the evening, all the time, because that really helps me focus on my work. I know that sounds crazy, but actually being logged into Twitch and having channels going while I'm doing work actually helps keep me focused, because I don't get burned out. I can stop for a couple of seconds, watch what someone's doing in some game, and then get back to work. It just helps me stay focused, and I'm going to keep doing that. Why is this thing not dead yet? I've hit it a bunch. Alright. Stupid Transformers logo. We're pretending we're the Decepticons here, blowing up the Transformers. I'm like Megatron. Vector Man is pretty hard. Have I played that yet? I've heard of it, but I don't know like anything about it. What system is that on? I've heard people bring up Vector Man a lot, but I can't place what it looks like or what system it's on. These things feel like they're going faster. I think they are. It's not my imagination. On Genesis, okay. I may have played it at some point, but it's not ringing a bell. I can't, like, picture in my mind what it looks like. But if it's a hard game and it's fun and stuff, I'll definitely give it a shot. I am not against anything, really. Really up to try basically any types of games, except mostly on-stream RPGs. I like those off-stream. Plus, my girlfriend would be really upset if I played an RPG on stream that I hadn't played before and she wanted to play it. I better not go that far. That was close, alright. Alright, Scuba Man is down there. Alright, okay, that's what I knew that sniper was over there. We needed to take him out. This run's got to end at some point. I wonder what the record for consecutive loops of Contra is without losing a single life. I wonder what that is. Wouldn't that be cool to get the world record or something? Kind of like the way we got the world record in Mario 35 without even trying. It just kind of happened. What if that happened here? No. Let's not even think about it. Let's not even think about it. Yeah, it is a great run, Mike, and it's a lucky run too. There's been a lot of luck involved with this run. I probably won't ever be able to do it again. I feel like on stream, a lot of times, I do get absurdly lucky with something I feel like I have no business having the skills to do. Because I'm just a very average player at most games. Very, very, very average. But we've lucked into some pretty decent stuff on stream, so I can't complain about anything. Alright, that boss just got absolutely wrecked. Keep going until the game overflows and crashes. I'll try. I'll try. That was the plan with Mario 35. That ended at a 21 win streak, and I think I just randomly fell in the lava or something to end it. Don't know about normal Contra, but while the kids are away, played through 68 loops of Super C. He did it for a world record. It took like 26 hours. That's insane. Oh my god, I picked up the wrong weapon and I died.